We live in a world of constant connectivity where phone addiction is alarming and maintaining focus is becoming increasingly difficult. The never-ending game of notifications, pings, and alerts from our smartphones has created a culture of distraction that hinders our ability to fully engage in meaningful tasks. But we still have chances to win this game and take charge of our focus. To do that, we have created this video for you so that you can get all the best strategies to stop your phone addiction and turn your phone into a productivity tool. I am Linda Granfors.
And I am Alessandro Carpentiero. We at Beyond Sapiens help you and your team achieve work-life balance and sustainable performance.
As we discussed in our previous video, the continuous bombardment of notifications constantly disrupts your cognitive processes and significantly impacts your ability to concentrate. In fact, studies show that it takes more than 23 minutes to regain full concentration after a distraction. Therefore, to avoid every notification to push your focus forward with at least 23 minutes, we have to harness the power of notification management, focus mode, and do not disturb mode on our phones. This way, we can regain control and unlock our true potential for growth, productivity, and presence. To effectively combat distractions, start by identifying the sources of external noise that disrupts your focus. Reflect, for example, on situations today where notifications or interruptions compromise your attention, and use these insights to inform your strategy for managing notifications. The best way to move forward is to assess your apps and disable notifications for those not contributing to your immediate goals or overall well-being. We do not need notifications from every new comment, app reminder, or likes. So deactivate everything that does not need or deserve your immediate attention. This step ensures that you only receive notifications that are essential and relevant. Additionally, incorporate periods of complete digital silence into your daily routine. This is so important because if we think about it, we live in a world where anyone can grab your attention anytime if you have your notifications on, which makes us reactive and guided by external distractions. Luckily, this can be stopped with both Android and iPhone devices, as they offer features like Do Not Disturb mode, which silences all notifications, calls, and alerts, and Focus mode, which allows you to customize which notifications can come through. Activate these modes during deep work sessions or when uninterrupted concentration is needed, and ensure to keep your phone where you cannot see it or easily reach it. The benefits of implementing these simple actions are numerous. By minimizing distractions, you create space for deep focus, leading to increased efficiency and high-quality output. Disconnecting from notifications also cultivates mindfulness, enabling you to be fully present in your daily life. This promotes deeper connections and heightened connectedness to your surroundings, experiences, and relationships, ultimately contributing to your overall well-being.
The first step to creating any change in life starts with awareness. That's because our minds can create self-protecting mechanisms that make us blind to reality. And the only way to overcome them is to face such reality. Just as checking your bank account is the first step to taking control of your finances, so does checking how much time you're watching your screen help you take control of your phone use. Let's do a small experiment. If you would have to guess, how much time do you think you spent on your smartphone yesterday? No judgment here, just think of a number. Then pause this video and check yesterday's phone usage on Screen Time on iPhone or Digital Wellbeing for Android. Check that number now and then come back to this video. So, how did you do? Chances are your guess was lower than the actual number, and that's okay, because indeed, this is our self-protecting mechanism. The next step to increasing our awareness is to understand the impact of our choices with a bigger time perspective, for example, 1 year. Using your phone for a few hours daily might not seem like a big deal, but your perception might change when you multiply that number by 365. For example, let's say you used your phone yesterday for 4 hours. That would translate to spending 3 full months using your phone for the whole day except when you sleep, which translates to 25% of your year. When you look at phone usage this way, things become pretty scary, and change is the only possible choice. Thankfully, screen time for iOS and digital well-being for Android can help. The first thing I recommend is check which not useful apps, like social media or games, you're spending too much time on, and then set a time limit for each of those apps. Once you hit that time, the app will close automatically and you won't be able to open it until the following day. As a second step, I recommend actively tracking your screen time daily. Even if your phone does that automatically, we rarely check how much time we use our phones. So to leverage the full power of awareness, you should write down the total screen time of your previous day in your journal or in an Excel sheet. Just as weighing yourself daily makes you more conscious of your food choices, so does tracking your phone usage make you more mindful about how you use it. By implementing these two strategies, you can significantly decrease your screen time. For example, 1 hour less per day. That might not seem much, but if you do this each day, you will have gained 20 extra full days per year to do something beneficial for your mind and body. After all, time is an illusion.
Time limits are indeed beneficial, but they don't completely prevent us from feeling eager to access our favorite apps. If our home screen are full of different apps, we are more easily drawn to mindlessly scroll on different apps and lose track of what we are actually supposed to do. To help ourselves and make us less prone to scroll and spend time on our phones, we must design our home screens to resemble a productivity tool rather than a tempting gaming paradise. Doing a home screen cleanup is what I recommend, where you uninstall all apps you're not using and hide non-essentials from your home screen. Or if you have an iPhone, organize them into a separate folder. The goal is to have only essential tools and productivity apps on your home screen, such as a calendar, wellness, or audiobook apps, which help you maintain focus and your desired routines. Remember, less is more, so keep only the essentials. Another thing to consider is the impact of your wallpaper. We often act unconsciously and out of habit when interacting with our phones, making accessing our devices a habit we aren't always aware of. To break this pattern, you can set a wallpaper with a note for yourself. Personally, I use this one that reminds me to focus on myself and my goals. This serves as a gentle awakening from the habit loop, allowing me to pause and consciously decide whether to continue using my phone or set it aside. So choose a motivational wallpaper or one with pleasant and bright colors that catch your attention and help you make a conscious choice. By implementing these adjustments, you effectively transform your phone into a valuable tool that not only supports your daily work and actions, but also assists your brain in prioritizing the essentials, while minimizing visual distractions and unconscious habits.
If you take all the steps up to this point, you will be on the path to drastically reducing your phone usage. But there is still one very important aspect to consider. Now more than ever, our phones have beautifully colored displays and seamless animations. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, except that those things makes you use your phones and apps more. In fact, colors and animations can trigger the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. So when you see appealing visuals on your phones, such as vibrant colors or engaging animations, it can activate the reward pathways in your brain, leading to a pleasurable sensation. This dopamine release can create a positive association with phone usage, reinforcing the desire to continue engaging with the device and making it more difficult to stop using it. So if sometimes you find yourself simply browsing through your phone with no specific goal in mind, it's because you're seeking that dopamine release. What can you do to change that? By using Grayscale. This is a feature that makes your screen black and white, and you can find it in the display and brightness or accessibility menu on Android and iOS. Grayscale can be scheduled, for example, in the evening to help you wind down. This will reduce blue light exposure, which can impact sleep patterns and addictive behaviors. On top of that, if you want to make your phone even less appealing, you can take control of its animations. iOS allows you to reduce them, while in Android you can remove them entirely, and you can do so from the accessibility menu. Lastly, I have a small bonus tip that only works for Android users. Change how your phone looks with Minimalist Phone. It's a custom launcher that strips your phone from all the non-essential pretty things. You won't have any colored icons or animations, and it will transform your phone into a simple tool. I've been using it for the past month, and it has really helped me reduce screen time and compulsive phone use. You might face some resistance to implementing all these steps, but I challenge you to try these for the next 30 days and see how that works for you. As Napoleon Hill said, you are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. So, after all, the choice is yours.
We hope these tips have given you some ideas on how to redesign your phone into a productivity tool and manage your notifications. At Beyond Sapiens, we are dedicated to optimizing work productivity while maximizing mental and physical well-being. If you have gained any ideas or thoughts from this video, we would be thrilled to connect with you and learn more about your experiences. You can reach out to us through our social media channels or schedule a free call where we can delve deeper into the topics interesting to you. You can find all the links in the description.
And if you want to gain innovative ideas and solutions to maximize your mind, body, and work, please subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss our weekly research-based videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.